Hello, I'm Lara Kılıçarslan and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. Meta has come under fire from academics, researchers, politicians, and regulators over its decision to shut down CrowdTangle. It's an online tool that's been crucial in investigating the spread of violence, political disinformation, and false narratives on Facebook and Instagram. For civil society, CrowdTangle was one of the most effective apps available to monitor and report on hate speech and election interference. The platform had become an industry standard for real-time transparency, offering insights into how disinformation and voter suppression spread on social media. Regulators, including the European Commission, and a bipartisan group of US senators and Congress members have expressed concerns that shutting CrowdTangle now could be risky, given its critical role in identifying security threats and misinformation. In response to Meta's decision, over 50,000 people have signed letters and petitions urging the company to delay its plans or at least keep CrowdTangle operational through the upcoming US presidential election. Emre has more on the tool's origins and its fight against disinformation.
CrowdTangle was created by Brandon Silverman and Matt Gamore in 2011. It was acquired by Facebook in 2016 and provided to researchers and media partners for free. It marked the first time a major social network had offered such a tool to the public, enabling real-time monitoring of trends. Researchers and journalists found it invaluable for tracking viral false content, including Russian influence operations, accounts linked to the QAnon conspiracy theory, and COVID-19 misinformation. However, in recent years, Meta began to limit the tool's functionality and stopped accepting new users. The company has introduced an alternative, the Meta Content Library, but access is restricted to academic researchers and non-profits, leaving many news organizations in the dark. Critics argue that the new tool is not as effective as CrowdTangle, at least not yet.
Now let's turn our attention to North Korea, a nation that's been off limits for years, especially for tourists, but that could be changing soon. Tour operators report that the mountainous northern city of Samjeon is set to welcome foreign tourists this December, marking nearly 5 years since North Korea's borders were closed due to the pandemic. State media in North Korea has highlighted the extensive redevelopment in the city, with leader Kim Jong-un unveiling ambitious plans in July. These include rebuilding the airport, transforming a military ski base into a resort, and constructing new railways and hotels for incoming tourists. The country had imposed some of the world's strictest restrictions in early 2020, even barring its own citizens from returning home. Pyongyang began easing those measures mid-last year. If this is on your bucket list, here's what you need to know.
Here are 5 things that you cannot do in North Korea. Number 1, you can't access the internet. Foreign websites and social media are blocked, and you're only allowed to access websites that have been approved by the government, if you can find Wi-Fi. Number 2, you can't talk to North Koreans without a guide being present. Tourists are not allowed to interact freely with North Koreans. If you want to talk to them, you must do so in the presence of a government guide. Number 3, you cannot bring certain items into the country. Since religion is banned, you are not allowed to bring a Bible, a Quran, a Torah, or anything relating to politics. Number 4, you cannot take photos of construction. This would imply that a building is not perfect, and therefore it's banned to photograph it. Number 5, you can't disrespect the current or past leaders. Any form of disrespect towards the Kim family, including damaging their images, is a serious offense and can lead to severe consequences, including prison.
And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.